What is going on, everyone? We are back with another update and lore video on Valorant. I know it's been a while and I did promise a Game Changers video a few weeks ago. I still have that ready, I just need to record and edit that video and I'll have that out shortly as well. I've just been super busy with my real job, which I don't think you guys would be able to guess, but that is why I have been lacking on videos lately. But I am going to try my best to keep up with my uploads once again and be more consistent. With that said, let's jump into this video on some changes and lore that has come to Valorant. Patch 11.10 has rolled out and we have finally gotten a Harbor rework. There's already a ton of videos out on his changes and I'm pretty late to the party, so I'm sure you guys have already seen and heard of the changes, so I won't go into detail on them just to save you guys some time. But overall, it looks like the community is happy about these changes made to Harbor. Hopefully we'll get to see more of this agent being played not only in competitive queues, but also in the pro scene. And we also got a pretty decent agent nerf, which I feel like the community didn't expect. But at the same time, we can all agree that it was needed, and we are talking about Clove. Clove is a really strong agent, especially with their special ability of being able to smoke after dying. In this new update, Clove players will be able to use only a single smoke after dying, and they will have to wait for the second one to regenerate before they can smoke again. The difference is that before, you could let both of your smokes regenerate and then smoke two areas at once, but now you can only smoke a single area, and you can't regenerate another smoke until you use the current one that you have. I think this is a really good change and it's pretty balanced. It slightly weakens Clove's abilities after they are killed, but they still maintain that core special power of being able to smoke after dying. Also, Clove's pick-me-up has also been nerfed, which is another significant nerf to this agent. When you use the pick-me-up ability after getting a kill, the overheal amount has been reduced from 100 HP down to 50. Some pretty big changes to Clove overall, but I do think these are fair, and even with them, Clove should still remain a very strong controller and I don't see them not being meta anytime soon. Another agent update that we have is on Omen. This one is just a quality of life update where if you spectate Omen and he goes into his dark cover to place his smokes, you'll actually see what the Omen player is seeing in their perspective. So you'll also see that interdimensional space that he enters when he places his smokes down. Aside from these agent changes, there are also a few additional quality of life changes to the game, such as some team HUD improvements and a different layout for skins in your collection. Alright, updates aside, let's move on to the lore, a topic that I have not covered in a while. With patch 11.10, we have a new email, voicemail, corrode dossier, and some new voice lines from Harbor. Starting off with the email, we have an email coming from Vito sent to Brimstone titled Contract Obligations. T and W seem to have let slide several contract line items. Could you address? 1. See attached list of territories seeking W's arrest for expungement. 2. T usually requires a TXTL60 installed in his room. TXTL90R6 preferred. 3. Can I get AltSec HQ clearance? It's not contractual, but I did trip my 5th room lockdown today. Biometric logs hate me. Thanks, boss. Just for context, T in this email refers to Tejo and W refers to Wele. It looks like these three are pretty much a combined package when it comes to working in the Valorant protocol. This guy Vito just joined and he's already having Brimstone review contract lines that were missed by his two friends that joined just before him. And I am definitely getting more leadership vibes from Vito as well compared to Tejo and Wele. Also, I searched up what a TXTL60 is and it appears to be some kind of super strong safe or something. I couldn't find anything on the TXTL90R6, so I assume that doesn't really exist outside of the Valorant universe. But we can assume for now that it is something related to a safe. Why does Tejo need such a secure safe? No idea. But it is very interesting that he has something on him that he wants to protect to such an extreme level. Vito also mentioned that Wele is apparently on a list of territories to be arrested, and he sent that list to Brimstone for expungement. In case this is confusing to you guys, Wele is not wanted for expungement. That term itself is not a crime, but it's a real legal process that you can go through where basically you apply to have your criminal record erased. And it's usually done after a sentence is completed and you can show that you have been rehabilitated. So I guess Vito is trying to get Brimstone to expunge Wele in all these territories where she is currently wanted. And whatever the hell she did to be wanted in all these places to be arrested, I hope we find out later. Moving on from the email is the corrode dossier update that we have on Atlas. This dossier was sent from AMB Callus, which I think stands for ambassador in this case, sent to Lieutenant Delacroix. I believe you were already briefed on my involvement here. Your former CO is indisposed. I'm taking control of your unit. Atlas squandered their opportunity for greatness. I won't make the same mistake. While your execution was sloppy, your ambition intrigues me. I'm appending my comms data key to this message. Contact me on a secure line if you're interested in salvaging your prospects. And if you've been keeping up with the lore, you know that this dossier is referring to the failed attempt that Atlas made to detonate the Mega Spike during the First Light Expo in Paris while the VCT champs were going on. Callus states that the former CEO is indisposed, assuming that they are referring to Captain Montrose from the previous dossiers, as he failed to successfully complete his mission. Now we have Ambassador Callus, who has taken lead, and it looks like this new individual still has plans that they want to carry out, so let's wait and see what secrets they got. And a small detail is that Callus actually refers to Atlas as a whole here, saying that they squandered their opportunity for greatness. So I'm wondering if Callus is actually from an organization outside of Atlas, where maybe they control or oversee Atlas's work from a higher level. Moving on, the voicemail that we have is from Phoenix. It doesn't really advance the lore, it's more of a chill/friendly one. Have a listen.
Hey Brim, Mr. Enforcer's all set up now. Admin, facilities tool, duty assignments, it's all done. Just leaving him to rest up for a bit before training. You should see his room. Man knows how to look after himself, you know. It's like a fragrance museum in there. Oils, creams, things I've never even heard of. I'm rocking a new smell now as well. Yeah, said something about leading with your scent and your sense. We've got to remember that one. Anyway, see you at 1400. Hope you're ready. This new guy's got hands.
And finally, I'll play on screen all the new Harbor voice lines that have been added. Credits to Schick who released these on X.
It would take a lifetime to research every relic in here. I take it as a challenge. Cascading tiers of Romanesque architecture. You don't see that every day. Unless you work here, of course. Astra, do you see this view? I have our sketchbooks. Drawing sesh before we leave. Headlock! Save some for us, huh? Or don't. Whatever makes you happy. First class, Phoenix. Arey yaar, Phoenix. You look taller. Must be the way you carry yourself now. Or I'm shrinking. Trejo, you and that artillery. Like an artist at the canvas. No one puts us in a corner. Not for long, anyway. Tejo, let's move together. I'm sure we'll be subtle. Vito, I'd offer a hand, but your alien one's far better. Enforce that. Nice. I'll just step out of your way then. Arey baap re, Wele. By the time they realized it was too late. You may defy physics, but not me. Kalana. Hut! Flooding vision. Drowning sight. Flooding vision. Drowning sight. Walls up. Water rising. Walls up. Water rising. Dome placed. Dome set. Dome set. Dome placed. Adding shield. Blocking fire. Blocking fire. Adding shield. Dome destroyed. Dome destroyed. Into the deep.
And that is all for this video. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button and hit the like if you did enjoy. I'll be much more active with my videos as I do have a lot planned in the upcoming weeks, and I think you guys will definitely enjoy them, so stay tuned. Hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.